Right, Shalom. I'd like to give all honor and glory unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. In this lesson, I want to get into what's love. How do you show YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI that you love him? Lord willing, this lesson be edifying to you brothers, you few sisters out there listening. Shalom. Let's get it. This is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 10. It says, love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Therefore, love is the fulfilling of the law. Come. You could be the most genuine person in the world, but none of that matters if you don't follow the Lord's statutes and commandments of YAHAWASHI. Okay? He doesn't care what you do for your neighbor, Neither does he care about what you do for the poor, for your family members, He doesn't care about none of that shit. If you don't follow the covenant, all those things, all those good things you do for people is out the window. This is the book of John, chapter 14, verse 15. And it says, if ye love me, keep my commandments. Simple as that. People out here, especially the Christian church, they say they love the Lord, but they don't keep his commandments. You got people in the churches, they still eat abominable food. They still eating the pork, the shrimp, the crab, the octopus, all that, lobster. The men in the church, they cut their beards. They rocking the baldies, rocking the bean. The men sleeping with other men, women. And the women teaching at the pulpit. And the Lord said, he suffered not a woman to teach. A whole bunch of shit though, just going off. This 1 John chapter 5, verse 3. It says, for this is the love of the Most High, that we keep his commandments. His commandments are not grievous. Come. You show you love YAHAWASHI by keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments, And the definition of grievous means of something bad or severe, the laws, statutes, and commandments of YAHAWASHI are not bad, His laws, statutes, and commandments is righteous, and it leads you to the kingdom, And the parents see their children, doing right in school, they reward them, right? So YAHAWASHI, he will reward those that obey him. The purpose of these laws, statutes, and commandments YAHAWASHI gave to Moses was to keep us in order, and live the righteous path, to the best of our ability. As the scripture says, you show you have faith by doing the works. James 2:18, yea, a man say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. Come. That's how you show you have faith This is how you show you love YAHAWASHI. This is the book of 2 John, chapter 1, verse 6. And it says, and this is love, that we walk after his commandments. This is the commandment that as ye have heard from the beginning, ye shall walk in it. Calm. So after YAHAWASHI delivered the Israelites out of the land of Egypt, he gave Moses a covenant, He gave him the Lord's statutes and commandments, and he demanded that we keep them, And we should walk in it. A precept for that. The book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 15, it says, my son, walk not thou in the way with them, refrain thy foot from their path. So you're not supposed to walk in the path of evil, You're supposed to walk that righteous path, We got to depart from evil and do what's right in YAHAWASHI's eyes. It's the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 18. It says, and love is the keeping of her laws, and her represents wisdom. And it says, and the giving heed unto her laws is the assurance of incorruption. And when it says the assurance of incorruption, meaning YAHAWASHI laws, is the oath of righteousness, so to speak. Like I said, the laws of YAHAWASHI keep us in order, and keep us walking that narrow path to the best of our ability. It's impossible to keep all the laws because of this wicked society, We gotta go by their laws, and also, our fleshly bodies, But in the scriptures, Judges 5 and 11, it says, rehearse the righteous acts in your captivity. And that's what the hopeful elect is doing. It's the book of Ecclesiasticus, aka Sirach, chapter 2, verse 15. And it says, they that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways. It says, they that fear the Lord will not disobey his word. The scriptures also said, the fear of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, is the beginning of wisdom. It says, and they that love him will keep his ways. Got a precept for that. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 8, verse 6. And it says, therefore thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord YAHAWASHI, thy power to walk in his ways and to fear him. So we must walk in YAHAWASHI footsteps, Back in Ecclesiasticus chapter 2, verse 16. And it says, they that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the Lord. And keeping the laws to the best of your ability is what's pleasing to YAHAWASHI, Keeping the commandments, keeping the Lord's statutes and commandments is showing you love YAHAWASHI. You know, show you love by action. You know, love is action. You know, actions speak louder than words. I just wanted to bring that out, Lord willing. This is edifying to you brothers, you sisters out there listening. With that being said, Kwame Ashala, Baba, Babo, Shalom.